It's inside, like this. You know the Infinity Sword. There's a crystal inside the Infinity Sword that powers it up. You know how it's like glowing and stuff. That sword was cracked, and he took the crystal and he hit it, and he built a lightsaber because he studied the elemental ways, and he knows like this is a lightsaber, so build it, and he built one. And then he turned on his lightsaber. Was like, I'm not afraid of you. And then Darth Maul's like, you should be. Fear is the only thing that fuels me. And she, like, Darth Maul, no, not Darth Maul, Darth Maul's a boy, by the way, I'm telling you that 2 times. Ice King was like, yeah, cool. And Darth Maul's like, finally, I've been waiting for this. And he turns on his lightsaber, and he, instead of fighting them, he slices the lantern from the ceiling and smashes it on the ground, really revealing a fire. Elite comes in, tackles down Darth Maul, and she grabs her by the throat and slams her down and throws her across the room and breaks through the wall. And then he grabs the Ice King by the throat and he says, "Do not oppose me," and he threw him out the house. And he started choking Elite, and Zoe was terrified and killed Elite right there. And last one didn't crack her neck, but crack her, like, just choke and destroy her windpipe, you know. And yeah, like he crushed her windpipe, and you know how, like, they breathe and stuff. She can't breathe anymore. She's dead now, and dropped her right there and left her to burn in the fire. Darth Maul, after that, took Zoe, brought her to his shuttle. Ice King was trying to race after her, and then he started to fight Darth Maul again. Darth Maul was badly damaged, and Ice King was scared to fight him again. So Darth Maul leaves with Zoe because the Darth Bomber, right? Because when Darth Maul originally arrived, he was after the Darks, right? He was after because the Darks were sentenced to prison because they found out that, oh, they were ruling the island and manipulating us. Take them away. You know, they're prisoners now. Darth Maul goes and frees them. It has this onslaught. He kills them all. Like, he kills all the security guards, like, except for one, Elite. Elite is terrified of him. Elite is like, she's scared of him, but she's brave at the same time. She was the only one that survived, and she left. She ran because everyone died, and when everyone died, she dropped her gun and she ran. She booked it. And plus, by the way, his height is 7'2". He is gigantic. In a way, yeah, he's gigantic because he's mostly made of metal. Well, not mostly made of metal. His limbs are, his arm, both his arms and both his legs, like from his ankle, no, not from his ankle, like from his knee to the foot is the robotic limb for both sides. So he has robotic limbs for both arms, from the elbow to the hand. Robotic limbs for both of them. So he's mostly machine now, the man, and he has breathing problems, kind of like Darth Vader, you know. And instead of getting burnt, he just gets corrupted by the darkness. So his unmasked, gray skin, yellow and purple eyes, and his eye sockets are black, they're dark because he's so enraged and stuff, you know. And he's always pissed off. So yeah. No. He made the cube. He was not made by the cube, he made the cube. Yeah, he controls the Darks. The Darks are like a hive mind, except for Darth Bomber. He has sentience. Yeah. Yeah, his eyes are purple, and his pupils are yellow. Yeah, and like, I want to draw some veins like going into his eyes, right? Like purple veins, but still have it yellow at the same time, you know? So yeah, and that's Dartmouth for you. Pretty terrifying, if I'll say. And his apprentice, because he's kind of like Anakin, right? In a way, from Star Wars. Because Anakin's my favorite Jedi. So yeah. And he's kind of based off of Anakin, and was like, I'm gonna give him an apprentice, kind of like Ahsoka. So I figured, either a catalyst, a fate, or some other skin. I was like, I think I chose Catalyst. Like, not Catalyst herself, but the mother of Catalyst. Catalyst is the drift skin, like the female drift. Yeah, but the mother of Catalyst, yeah, but her mother is Catalyst, right? Like alternate, like not alternate version, but like you know, she's Catalyst. Yeah, her mother was the original Catalyst, but when she quote unquote died, Catalyst from season X she crowned herself as Catalyst because wanted to honor her name. It turns out she's not dead. She's actually in hiding away from Dartmouth's battle droids. Because Dartmouth's searching for her at the same time, can't find her. So he just gave up. And then there was a temple, and the temple started to erupt, and he was still searching for Ice King at the moment. And then he encountered her there, and fought her, and then his eye socket, like his visor got cracked, and you see his eye, and killed her. And yeah, in a way. Yeah, but like the temple was mostly purple. It was just all purple. It has like yellow stuff. Yeah, and it has a little blue hue too, because the blue hue symbolizes Dartmouth's past. Because Dartmouth's real name is Ven, not Vendetta. Ven. Ven was an Atman. Atmans are like gods in a way, but more powerful. And when his legs got cut off, he was limited with his powers, so he can't do god powers anymore. He can only do like Star Wars stuff, you know, force choke, force sleep, yada yada yada. So yeah, he's limited to that. Anyway, that's kind of all I have for now. I'm still writing on chapter 2, and yeah, you can continue with more questions before my mic dies. JRC? He's gay. I'm playing. No, the dude's amazing. The dude's amazing. Really cool guy. Really respect him. Yes. He's a simp. He's a simp for Zoe. Yeah. Oh, by the way, unpopular opinion. I know no one's gonna like this. I ship Zoe and Drift. I ship them. And that comes in the later on story, because when Elite dies, Zoe's scared, she's alone, and she meets Drift. Drift is like a hero on the island, and then he at first didn't really like Zoe until she started to open up to her, and he started to open up to oh hold on, I messed up that. He started to open up to her, and she opened up to him, and then yeah, they got together. And I know it's not gonna be like, I know a lot of people are not gonna agree with it, but I'm gonna make it work out. I have a plan for them. Yeah, and I understand there's a lot of like fans of the Zoe and Elite ship. Me personally, I'm not really a fan of it, but I respect it. You know. One of my favorite ships in Fortnite, though. Midas and Rook. Midas and Rook, or Midas and what was that other skin?